Okay, I'm going to very quickly show you how to integrate Pearson Realize, which I think is called Savvas Realize now, as you can see right here, as well as a couple other options into your Google Classroom, so that you can use assignments from there, and anything that you have them do in Pearson it should automatically be connected to your Google Classroom account as well. So I am still set up for fourth grade here, so I do not have the material I need for my actual class, but I'm just going to really quickly show you how to do it. Um, Now, if you go to your settings up here and click on that, go all the way down to the bottom where it says account linking, and you should see a little Google Classroom uh, icon right here. Hit get started. It's going to have you sign in. You'll just select your Google account. It's going to ask you, do you want to allow Savvas to Realize to have access to these things? Well, you have a choice, so go ahead and hit allow on that. And I'm gonna connect it to the test class, and we'll just for now go ahead and use the Envision Common Core Math for 2016, and we will connect the class. And now we're connected. So finish and view classes. There you go. So now it should show you at the bottom that you are connected. You can also connect other classes, and we'll go over that should we need to. Let's say you're using the Pearson Realize math and for ELA or reading purposes, and you want to connect them to separate Google Classrooms. That's how you would do that there. So we now have that option. There are other sites as well that you could integrate into your Google Classroom, and one of those that you may end up using is Khan Academy. I am already logged into my Khan Academy account here, but if you are not, go ahead and log in. You can do that with your Google account as well. All you do is go to Khan Academy, and when it prompts you to log in, just choose Google, and it will automatically log you in that way. So if you want to add a class, though, here this is the teacher dashboard here. The learner dashboard is, I believe, the default for Khan Academy, so you'll probably want to go to your settings and make sure that you have that changed as well, so that so Khan Academy doesn't think you're just a student, and you can do that down in this section. Hit Teacher Coach, make sure you save it. Hit that you want your homepage to be Teacher Dashboard, change that as well, and then the teacher confirmation here. So let's go back up. Oh, and you can see right here we're connected. We're already logged in with our Google account here. So let's go back to our teacher dashboard. Now we're in the classes, and it says 0 students because I don't have any yet. But if I click on this and go to my student roster, I can either manually add students to it here or invite my entire Google Classroom. And that's a useful link right here. Connect your Google Classroom is an option right here as well. So you hit connect. It's going to have you sign in again to Google, and you're going to once again allow Khan Academy to view the email addresses, Google Classroom rosters, things of that nature. Hit allow, and then we are going to be connected. Let's go ahead and do our test class here. Invite the class, and I don't have anybody in that class yet, so really there are no emails that will be sent. But if there were students in that class, then they would get a link, and what they would have to do is just get into their Gmail accounts, which is easy for them because they're already on their Chromebook, so there isn't really any logging in they have to do. And when they click on the sign up link on Khan Academy, they just hit Google, get in there. They'll automatically be signed up to your Google Classroom Khan Academy link. So that's one thing, and then of course you'll see your students here. Khan Academy is useful if you choose to do any outside work or have them use any of the resources here that are free. And there are a number of different options on Khan Academy if you don't already use it. So that's just another option. And then of course there's also the Newsela site. So let's go ahead and log me into that, and I'm going to use my Google account for that again. Just automatically logged me in right here. And because this is a site that requires, well, typically a paid account for it, um, I I think there may be some limitations to what you can use on the site, but either way, you can still build out a class or link this to your class should you decide to do that. And you would do that by going to the settings and then going to classes right here, create a class or sync with Google. Now this is what we want to do. We want to sync with Google. So we're going to go ahead and link the test class, hit sync selected class. Oh, forgot the grade level. Third, select a subject. We're going to do ELA and reading and hit sync selected class. Something along those lines. Okay, so there you are. You are now you've linked your Newsela site account to Google Classroom, and similar situation here. They may receive an email, but this is a way that you can use some of the material from the site. There are other options as well, but this is how you may want to connect these, and we'll go over a little bit more about that later. But these are just three of the options. There are a number of other sites that work too. There's also a typing club, for instance, that may be a one that you want your students to use, which is fairly important right now because they'll be doing a lot of typing. So these are some options for how to integrate different educational resources into Google Classroom, and we will have to go further into that once we actually have some assignments and students in the class, and so you can actually see what that looks like in the grading section. In the meantime, if you have any questions, just let me know.